Oh my god, pop it down low. I was popping it down low. Oh.
The Adelaide Farts Fest.
The wheezing. It's been a long day.
Oh god. He's Ben.
And she's Bek.
And we'll lime up your life.
It has been a hot minute since we've done one of these. We went on an adventure
We did.
to the supermarket and we did a little game show. It was same scene but different format.
Nice.
So the Adelaide Fringe Festival has just finished here in Adelaide and we want to talk about it this week.
Little wrap up.
Little wrap up, yeah. Wrap it up like a nice little burrito.
I love a good burrito.
Yeah, or bing boy.
Oh, I had one of those for lunch today.
Oh, what flavour did you get?
I got the chicken. Hit the spot.
Oh, the G-spot.
For those of you who don't know what the Fringe is, where have you been?
Oh, it's only one of the biggest festivals in Australia. In fact, it's one of the biggest festivals in the world.
It is.
A very lovely woman I saw on our channel, she said something about that. But
oh, we'll pop the link in the description. The Fringe is when Adelaide really comes alive. It's probably the only time in Adelaide's calendar year that it comes alive.
All at March, Mad March. We have the Adelaide 500, WOMAD, the Adelaide Fringe Festival, the other
Festival of Arts.
Arts Festival.
We see lots of international acts come through. There's comedians, there's theatre, there's music, there's art, there's fashion, there's markets, there's
anything you can think of.
Like food trucks.
Yeah, just so much of everything.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, this is my favourite time of year to be in Adelaide.
Yeah, I'm gonna have post-fringe depression, I can tell you right now.
Like, yeah.
It's been finished for like a couple of days and I'm already like, where am I supposed to go after work? How am I supposed to have an excuse to get drunk now? Like,
Fringe is life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adelaide is full of just creative energy. Like, that sounds so like hippy dippy, but it's I think people just feel like they can express themselves a bit more. Like more people out with wackier dress than you normally would, and more day drag and all of that sort of stuff.
It's a bit more socially acceptable to be not so
a bit of a freak.
Prim and proper, yeah. A freak,
yeah, let your freak flag fly.
Yeah, let it fly. That's nice.
We popped together a little, chat for you about some of our favourite things that we went and saw.
A Fringe recap. I work in Rundle Mall. You get to see so many free shows. Like, I've got a list of some of the shows that I went to see that I really liked, but like some of the street performers I saw, way up there. Like, I didn't need to go and see their shows because I saw them in the mall every bloody day.
Yeah.
And if I hear the song Despacito on violin one more time, I'm gonna kill myself. But like, oh my goodness.
We both saw a Fringe show called Brief Encounters.
Yes, we went to go and support a lovely friend of ours, Stacey Andrew, or as I like to call her, Stacey Anglews. Or Andrews, like Roxy Andrews, but without the wig reveals.
Yeah.
And also a woman.
Yeah.
And also a singer.
Yeah.
And also Australian.
Yeah.
And also...
and also all-round good gal.
She's lovely. I love Stacey Andrews. So I knew she could sing, but like to hear her like sing she was one of my favourites. Look, the show went for 4 hours, which was fine.
There was nothing brief about those encounters.
But no, it went for 4 hours and it was at the wine centre, so Lord knows, after one glass and 3 bottles, we were sitting there like Michelle, Carson Cressley, and we went with our other friend, and she was like the guest judge of the week, Todd Nicole.
Yeah, we had our top 3, our bottom 3.
Yeah, who would be their legacy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was an all-stars kind of. We saw, well, we didn't see it together, we saw Glittery.
Best show of the Adelaide Fringe this year.
So good.
Fringe Wives Club. Put a link in the description for them.
For sure. Loved it.
So funny. So it was like a feminist comedy, musical,
ad-lib,
cabaret,
glitter. Amazing.
So good.
To be honest, I was like, do I want to see something like called Glittery? I was a bit judgmental. I'm so glad I went to see it because I didn't really know what I was walking into.
Yeah, neither did I.
And I was just laughing from the moment I sat down.
Yeah.
Just the level of intellect with the level of like comedy was just excellent.
So good. After the show, I met them and I was like, I want to do this. And they're like, just do it. And I was like, okay, these girls were so amazing, and the way they expressed pop culture, I guess, and like femininity was so interesting and creative that like you didn't have to be a feminist to go and see this show, and it was suitable for most ages, and it was a lot of real stuff presented in a comical way, and it made it educational and fun. And
and it made you walk away thinking, I just got schooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was good.
And it was so good.
Yeah, yeah. So Glittery was my number one Fringe show that I saw. Now, I'm not going to harp on negativity. I enjoyed every performance I went to see at the Fringe. There were some aspects of some that I went to that I was a bit like, about. But we're here to celebrate success. We're not here to harp on the negativity.
That's right.
Because anyone that can get up and do something like that, because I know as a director and producer myself how hard it is to do something like that.
Exactly.
Like, if you're passionate about it and you love it, like the reviewers say, it was your baby and you loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go, girl, let your freak flag fly.
Let it fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tommy Little is my mother's whole pass.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mama Mez.
Mama Mez getting in there with a whole pass. And we went and saw him last year and Mum loved him, and when she met him she was like, this is my husband and this is my dad. But she meant to say that I'm her son and this is her husband. But she made it seem like I was her husband and dad, my father, her husband, was her father. And she was all flustered. But this year, the show was at 11 PM and she didn't want to go. And he filmed this.
Meryl, where the are you? I'm here with your gorgeous son, but I heard it's too late and you're too old. That is not true, and I wish you were here. But much love, and I hope to see you next year. I'll put on an earlier show. Anyway, love you, bye.
It was a laugh. It was a good time.
So cute.
Like, he was just so nice and his show was hilarious. We made friends with some people in the line. It was just laughs all around.
We went and saw Teachers, which was directed by a friend of ours.
Anne.
Anne.
I love Anne.
Yeah, me too. That was a really good show. That was a play about teachers, so it was like...
What?
I know.
Oh! Mind blown.
3 students were sort of putting on a show for their drama teacher's final thing, and it was really cool how it was done with minimal set, minimal costumes, but they all played a lot of the same characters, and it was very good how they all like embodied each character that they needed to, and it was quite clear who they were at those times.
Yeah.
I think it was done really, really quite well.
And apparently it was shortened. They shortened it down to be shorter, and I could have sat there and watched more and more of that.
Yeah,
it was
for
good.
Sure.
Yeah, I really like that. Congrats to you, Anne.
Nice job, Anne.
Yeah, and all the girls involved.
Yeah, we both saw Jackson versus Jackson.
Oh, separately, but
we both saw it.
now this is controversial. Don't bite my head off for this, haters on the internet. But I don't really like Michael Jackson that much. But I like Janet Jackson quite a lot, and I really enjoyed Jackson vs. Jackson. It was so good. There was some people I knew in it. Boy, can those people sing.
Oh, I know a couple of gals in the Gospel Collective. So whoever saw the show, there was like a gospel vocal ensemble at the front, and they were backed by a choir. It was quite spectacular. And I'm lucky enough to be friends with 2 of the gals in the ensemble at the front. On their own, they're incredible singers, but when you put them together with all these other amazing singers, the harmonies that they come up with, just the arrangements of the songs alone, I could talk about for hours. Words. Like, I can't even. Like, they're just that good.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, I wanted to see that one.
Yeah. Karen from Finance signed my shirt.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I have serious FOMO still that I missed out on that.
Yummy was so good. There was a lot of drag variety. There was someone that made an audience member into a sandwich. There was like pony play, I guess, is that what that's called? There was a girl that did hula hoops. There was Karen from finance who like did like comedy. There's so much inspiration to be like, you can do different stuff and it'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so good. I also saw Mary's Divas. That was good. Wounds. Oh, loved it.
Oh, I love.
Wounds is
Love
June Ruby.
Wounds.
Loved it. Great host. Hostess with the mostess.
I went and saw a show called Convergence.
Oh, really? What was that about?
My friend was in it. Her name's Imagination.
Oh.
Yeah, she was hosting it.
Yeah, I've never met her, but I've heard good
She's
things.
beautiful.
We are very close.
Yeah.
Very, very close. Like, really close.
Like you're almost the same person.
Really.
She hosted a show that was celebrating a lot of the talented arts like drama, music, etc. From her old school that she went to. So it was like alumni or, you know, whatever you want to graduates
Yeah.
from this particular school, and there was like singing, there was this chick who got up in some hoop and like did aerial acrobatics. Some guy played the guitar. These two people did like this beautiful little dance. Imogen herself did a little number. Like it was nice. Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to miss that one.
Oh, that's alright. Next time.
Yeah, next. Another show I was involved in was Dizzy and Wally's Excellent Adventure. It was a children's show.
Was there eggs?
There was an egg, single egg. So basically, it was a show that I wrote the songs and the script to with a good friend of mine, Lucinda, who's also my drag mother, Pickles. And we wrote this show together, and a friend of her did the music for it, and it was Lucinda's little baby.
Cute.
And I helped out. I played Wally the Wizard, and I did 45 minutes of singing and dancing and acting with an accent.
What was your accent?
Oh, come on, Dizzy! We've got to go find the magical dragon egg! And Lucinda was in a giant dragon costume. It looked so good. She made it herself. She is phenomenal with a sewing machine. But it was a children's show where we would teach them how to be a dragon and then go on an adventure and get them to do movements. Very play school, very high five, lots of rhyming. That was really fun to be a part of as well.
I did sing at a little pop-up market a couple of times. That was fun. That was nice.
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Naked Magicians. That was good. Not as naked as you would think. I got called up on stage to do a magic trick with them. That was really, really fun. I didn't have to get nude. They like made my phone disappear and then it was in a blow-up doll. Very fun, very cute. Now that the Fringe is over, there's another show you can come and see. It's called Septum/Dream Men, the Eclipse Productions spectacular double feature. Double feature. That's playing at the Bakehouse Theatre in April. So, not far away. It's like 3 weeks away.
3 weeks away now.
Yeah, so...
We're both in it.
We're both in it.
Yeah.
I'm in Dream Men as Dream Girl #1. Beck is in Septum playing the role of Kate. I'm also directing and producing, choreographing. It's going to be so good. We've been rehearsing. We had our first full cast rehearsal on the weekend, and my god, I'm so proud of these guys already. I can't wait.
To describe Septum, prize money at the end, 7 strangers. They have to decide for one person to die.
Dream Men is the best songs from Dream Girls, the movie, done with drag queens. And a drag king. What's not to love? So good. Tickets down below.
And don't forget,
depression is just an interval between 2 acts of a great play.
Be kind and don't be a
Oh. That's nice.
That's nice. Adelaide Fringe.
Sit up, look a bit jaundicey today. Jaundice? Oh, okay.